Welcome 200 is an extension to our donor base to allow them an opportunity for us to expand the shelter beds to 200 beds. As you are perfectly aware, we had the fire code enforcement that cut our men's shelter beds down to 55. At that time, we started on a prayer journey to seek God for the opportunity to serve more men with shelter beds. So Welcome 200 is an idea that has become a reality. It started back in the summer of 2017 that we were first approached by a local commercial land developer as well as a major philanthropist in town that had a vision to buy a hotel and to turn it into a one-stop shop to serve the homeless.
I had toured a property in Phoenix a couple of years before called CAS, Central Arizona Social Services, where they provided all the services to the homeless under one roof. So I got that idea then, and I said, gee, if we ever had the opportunity to do that in Tucson, I'd love to be able to jump and try to duplicate what they were doing out there. So when this property came available, I immediately jumped on it before somebody else bought it and opened it up as a hotel. But the fact that there's no residential, because if you have residential, everybody agrees that we need to shelter the homeless and people in need, but not in my own backyard. So the opportunity came up with this property, and we made an aggressive offer, closed very quickly, 10-day due diligence, and the seller knew that we were good for the closing, so we bought it, and then we started looking to see what we're going to do with it. And so I started interviewing a number of nonprofits, and I've been a supporter of Gospel Rescue Mission for a lot of years, actually probably for over 30 years. So I was very fortunate that they were in the process of looking to expanding. I invited them over, and they became a perfect fit.
Well, when we started out, we were just in the planning stages. We just thought about what if we had an ideal situation as far as how many beds we had, what kind of services we want to offer, and those kind of things. Thinking back of the last 10 years of what we've been able to do here at this building, what would it look like if we could, really serve people, and what is the need based on what is the need in the community?
And what happened when we had that bed cut from 140 beds to 55 beds about a year ago, we realized that's God telling us, get up, start walking in faith, I've got something for you. No plan, no strategy, no idea exactly what he had in mind, other than now is the time to act. When a person comes in our door, they come in with multi-layered issues and problems, and we can't necessarily, as Gospel Rescue Mission, address all of them. So we have for years worked with other nonprofit organizations, behavioral health organizations, and agencies to help these people get what they need for services to turn their life around. Working as a collaboration is extremely important, especially in the nonprofit world. We all provide services. We all rely on donations, some with government money, us just donations. We don't use government money. And with that, none of us can provide everything people need. So some people are good at housing, some people are good at counseling and therapy, some people are good at behavioral health, some people can provide shelter, but we all have to work together. The problem with that is that all of these organizations are located throughout town. Homeless, for the most part, walk. Some take the bus, a few have cars or bicycles. So they have to go way across town to the east side to get XYZ service. Then they have to go across town to the downtown area to go to the traffic court or drug court. So they're all over town receiving services from various organizations in order for them to get all of their needs met. This Center of Opportunity will provide one location where they can get the vast majority of everything they need to get stabilized, get housing, get jobs, and move on in life with a second chance. We believe Mr. Lopez chose Gospel Rescue Mission, and he approached us. We didn't approach him. But he chose us because I think he believes in what we do, because our shelter currently provides support services, education, and training, and we move people from homelessness to self-sufficiency. But we don't do all of the things that are going to be able to be here at this center. But we do a good portion of them to help those people move into self-sufficiency. He liked the outcomes, that we're successful. We have people that have been clean, sober for 10, 15 years, that have jobs, families buying houses, they're in the workforce, they're having families, getting married. And so he likes the outcome. He's been familiar with us, he's been one of our financial supporters, so he knows what we're doing and how successful we are.
So the Center of Opportunity is a place where people with needs are going to come through the door and they will be serviced right then and there, whatever they need. If they need a shower, if they need a meal, if they need shelter, if they need food stamps, if they need a food box, if they need a dental appointment, if they need a job, all of that is going to be here. So we're hoping that that will, well, we know that that will be an answer to the holistic approach for us to take people from homelessness to self-sufficiency.
And so there's different ways people can get involved. People can volunteer, they can donate, they can adopt a room to fix up and pay some money for the remodeling of that and come in and do labor if they'd like as well on that room, that's their room that they're providing to this population. And we believe that people will do that. The initial enthusiasm has been tremendous. The support, the excitement has been, I can't believe what an amazing opportunity. Oh, well, what can we do to? So we're trusting that the support will come that we need to do all the remodeling that we need to do and the painting and fixing up. And we'll hopefully be able to operate. The goal is next spring, the spring of 19 to summer of 19 is when we're hoping to have it ready to at least start the initial phase one of opening the shelter and having support services in.
So for me, the Center of Opportunity is where those that have an opportunity to go back and get reintegrated into society will have that opportunity. There's others that all you're going to be able to do is feed them and give them shelter. But a lot of people want to get back up on their own feet, on 2 feet, and there's hopefully we can provide those opportunities to a number of them.